Hello, my dear viewers. You are watching Lucas Copy Webinars YouTube channel, and this is Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is Friday, the last trading day of this week. I'm your host. I'm a Lucas Copy's trading community member. I'm not an employee of Lucas Copy Bank, therefore this webinar will be only concerned about me. It has nothing to do with the Lucas Copy Bank. Okay. Now, Alice is here, Mr. Rakesh. Alice, you must be very happy because Bitcoin is rising, right? MJ says, hello everyone. Hello MJ, welcome to the stream. And what we are going to do in this webinar, let me tell you first. In this live stream, we will be only discussing about the charts or what the levels are saying to us. And we will only be talking about the technical aspects. We will not talk about anything fundamental like what news came, what was the effect of the news. No, what we will be only looking at the charts as to what candlesticks have to say. Okay, because we know as technical analysts that every piece of information is already there on the chart. Okay, now in this program we will be only using candlestick charts. I'll let you know in the beginning that we will be finding out the key levels for all the pairs, and then we will use those key levels in our advantage. We'll try to use that. Okay, and we'll see how they can actually result in a very good risk to reward ratio in the way that we process the information that we have obtained from the charts. Okay, so we'll follow the charts only for an analysis, and we'll only follow the candlestick charts for that matter. Okay, now if you are new to the technical analysis, all I can say is either you can Google the Investopedia or something just to know about the candlestick patterns and the chart patterns. If you don't want to go through those and you want my videos or my playlist to check that, then you please go to the home page of this YouTube channel and then look for the playlist section. In the playlist section you will find two playlists created by me. One is the candlesticks patterns, profitable candlestick patterns, and then there is another playlist which is named as profitable chart patterns. Now there is a difference. Okay, profitable candlestick patterns and profitable chart patterns. Now the profitable chart patterns may not be candlesticks. Okay, they may be bar chart patterns or they may be some different chart patterns, but candlestick patterns are the candlestick patterns. Okay, now if you go through them, it will help you in understanding what we are talking about in this program. And also I will let you know that at the end of the program I will be taking the questions from the viewers. So please, I encourage you to write the questions in the chat box provided, and feel free to interact with the host. It will be only making this discussion more live, more interactive, and as we have decreased the number of pairs that we discuss, we have more time to discuss. So please feel free to ask the questions if you have any, or if you have any opinions you can tell them in the chat and we'll talk about that also. And I request you to please ask the questions in the chat, but let me decide the time when I have to answer. Okay, most of the time it is end, but if it is relevant to the topic that is being discussed, I will answer it immediately. Lastly, everything that I say in this webinar is only to increase your information or knowledge. It has nothing to do with the trading, so please do your own research before you put your money on the line. Okay, thank you very much for understanding this, and let me take you through the risk disclaimer. Quick risk disclaimer, because we are trying to talk about the markets which are very risky. Trading the foreign exchange is a very risky venture, and we are essentially the risk managers. How we try to manage the risk? We try to open the trades in the direction of the trend, because trend is our friend. We use the support and resistance levels that are established already. We always try to trade in the direction of the current market structure. Okay, now let us hop on to the charts. First chart here today, like every day else, is the dollar index. No, this is not the dollar index, this is the pound I was looking for. So now here, my friends, dollar is possibly going up again, but we are not buying below 102.65. well, the dollar did went above 102.43 for today, and also 102.65. now the highest high that the price has traded today is 102.73. look at here. Okay, this is the high, this is the high. So the highest high was 102.73. it was sufficient to break the directional bias that we had, that was to the downside. Okay, it was sufficient. Now if it is sufficient, then what does it mean? It means that now we will be looking for a buying opportunity in the dollar. It is so simple. Okay, now this means that when the price was going down, when the push came from here, the price made another lower low, but in the, before making this low here, the price made this high here. Actually, no, after this low, this was the lowest low, and in between these two lows, this was the highest high. So yes, this high is broken now, at least on the 4 hour and also on the daily. This high is also broken, so both of the cases are met, and now we should be looking for any buying opportunity that arises here in the dollar index. All right, guys. So that means now we are bullish on the dollar, and we'll be looking for a buying opportunity in the dollar. That means we'll be looking for a selling opportunity in the euro. But the problem here is that the uptrending structure is still intact, and we need a close below 1.0801 on this one to become the sellers. Okay, so there is a possibility that the price will consolidate here for some time and then eventually break below. Once it breaks below, we'll be looking for 1.0801 as a selling opportunity and trade towards 1.0699 area. All right, guys, this is simple. This simple euro possibility. But on in the reverse case, if the euro starts rising from here, and for some reason if the dollar starts falling again, then we will be expecting 1.0936 area to act as a resistance again. This is the same thing that I am telling you, that I have told you the entire week, that this is a very good resistance area. One is that on the daily it failed to hold above the key level. Okay, it closed here, but eventually next day it gave a marubozu, and now it is trading lower, and it is finding resistance at 1.0936 area, which was a very important level in the past. Okay, here also, and at the back also. So once this 1.0801 breaks, I'll become bearish in the euro also. That is second thing. Now about the pound, it has already broken below the level which was of interest. I'll show you how. See, Great Britain pound, we were having well, the market structure was like here, the up. All right, guys, look at this. If you switch to 4 hour, then it will be even more clear. The market structure here was down already. From this time the market structure became down, and we were only looking for a selling opportunity till yesterday when the price was trading here. I told you that let the price go down and then let it come back to this area 1.2262. It can come anytime, here, anytime, but when it comes back to this area, this will be a stop loss and this will be our take profit target, and this has already been taken, guys. This has already been taken. You see the power of the levels. Once the level breaks, boom, it becomes a resistance, and this is what you have to look for. Now if you switch to 1 hour, you may even get a better opportunity here with a bearish pin bar or something like this. Okay, guys, but you got the idea. Yes, it was very quick. Someone would have may not have even caught this move, but still the move is a move, right? Now if you ask me where is the resistance, Rakesh, okay, 1.2121 area, this may provide some resistance to the price. If it has to say go up from here, then this level will start acting as the new resistance. And yeah, this is your daily chart, and the pound looks very sad, very bad from here, and 1.1840 I think is the next target for this market once this 1.2121 area starts acting as the resistance. All right, now Australian dollar on the similar lines. Australian dollar is not doing very good. Okay, and this is not something new. We are also already expecting a down move, and we were expecting 0.6915, 0.7002. Now this would have been a very good support for the price, 0.7002, but it did not hold. Now if it is trading below that level, then when the price goes up here, this will start acting as a resistance. Now I am just breaking it up for you guys. Oh, so sorry, what did I do? No, I don't want to stop, because this is the pattern which I believe that the Australian dollar is going to trade in. Okay, so what I am expecting here, guys, is that 0.7002, which was very important level, now that the price has already traded below this, now this will start acting as a resistance, and this is the price move which I feel is going to take place. Okay, possibly, most probably something like this. Now this cannot be perfect, but the price is going to move something like this, because we are expecting shoulder, neck, a second shoulder to be formed like this. Okay, and since it has already started trading below 0.7002 area, 0.7002 area, so this will now start acting as the resistance again, and you can, I think, sell it with the very small stop loss above this 0.7002, but not right now. Okay, expect the price to trade into this range again. Let this area act as a resistance and then push forward to the downside. So now for Australian dollar, 0.6915 is the immediate support. After that, 0.6869 is the support. On the higher side, we will find resistance at 0.7002 and 0.7064 in the coming days. New Zealand dollar. Guys, I am still bullish in this market, but because of some reason, if it breaks below 0.6190, then I will turn bearish, because in that case it will be a double top breakdown. Okay, but till the time this low of 0.6190 is holding, I will still be a buyer in the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. So let us see how the things unfold in this one. But right now it is trading below 0.6371, which was a good support. So if it is trading below that support, that means when the price goes from bottom towards that area, it will start acting as a resistance, and that is what we need right now. If you are looking for a counter trend entry, actually, but you should not be looking for a counter trend entry. You can wait for the price to go below 0.6190 and then sell this market with a small stop loss higher, because you don't want big targets, you want small stop loss. Okay, because your reward to risk ratio should be 3 or more. Maybe I'm speaking too much, but those who understand what I mean to say here is, sit on the sidelines. Either let the price break above 0.6552 or let the price break below 0.6190. If it goes above this, become a buyer. If it goes below this, become a seller. If it is trading within these two ranges, I don't think that you should be entering in here. USD JPY. Well, did you see something? Boom, boom, boom. Break out of the channel, come into the channel. Boom, boom. Indecision. Break out now. Definitely there is no indefinite here. There is definitely, this price is going towards 134.77, guys, no doubt about it. Okay, because these sellers who tried to sell this market here, they are already out. Boom, their stop losses are taken. Now if their stop losses are taken, that means they have already become buyers. Now if they have become buyers, these people are buying, so there are only buyers left in this market, and 134.77 is very much achievable in this market, but buying at the current prices is not recommended. So we switch to the lower time frames. We look for a small correction, okay, 50% to 38% retracement, and then we target 134.77. I hope you don't mind waiting for some time. All right, dollar against the Canadian one, it is not going anywhere, going up, down, up, down, up, down, and I want this pattern to mature. This is a right angle triangle, actually we call it the descending triangle. Let this pattern mature and then we enter the market. Right now we are sitting on the sideline on the dollar, Canada dollar, I mean loonie also. USD CHF, I am bearish in this market. Okay guys, 0.9271 is where the price is trading, but see the broader market, the US dollar is rising, so it is rising with the Swiss franc also. Now yesterday I suggested that there is a possibility that it will move towards 0.9271, and today only it has moved towards 0.9271. It may find some resistance here and then come back again. Okay, maybe next week, maybe next to next week, I don't know. But if it keeps rising from here, even then 0.9479 area, I would expect a huge resistance in this zone, because this is a confluence of two resistances. One is this rising channel that has been broken to the downside, will be tested. Second is this horizontal level of resistance of 0.9479. so we have a confluence of resistance here. Keep a sharp eye at this one, because here may be a second opportunity to go short in the dollar against the Swiss franc. Okay, silver, well, we were bearish, and today's rise in the US dollar has broken all the supports that we were expecting to hold, and the price has gone right into the target which we had just mentioned yesterday, that maybe it is going towards 2201. Structure is short, maybe accumulation of shorts taking place. This was my just prediction. Okay, here now I don't have a crystal ball. Okay, I don't have anything like like Miha says that I don't have any crystal ball, But when the movement to the upside slows down, when there is a hint that there is a possibility of taking stop losses from the top, you see yesterday also I mentioned that this candle here has taken all the stop losses here. That means all the people, those who were short here, their stop losses are taken. Now they are buyers, and they are buyers to what? To these shorts. And these short entries, if they have huge volumes, like I say, if they have huge volumes, that means somebody is accumulating shorts. Okay, somebody was accumulating short in this, and this candle here, somebody was accumulating shorts around here. So there was accumulation of shorts taking place. Now finally it has broken down, and there's a very high chance that it will even break below 22.01. But we are not speculating that. What we are speculating is, what we are expecting is the price to retrace back to this zone 23.10 and then find resistance here, and then we will enter with a small stop loss higher and a big take top profit 22.01 and even further south to this rising trend line. Make some sense, guys? Because at these levels the silver will be cheap at a discounted price, but right now silver is very heavy as the US dollar is costly, so silver is cheap. So I hope you understand that part. And same goes for the gold. Same goes for the gold. I told about the levels of 1807, 1875. 1875 I mentioned yesterday, and it is already taken, guys. Now the next level 1865. Now see, what is the low? Guys, what is the low of today? Wow, 1865.57. Really, what is the level? 1865.03. This cannot be better than that. This cannot be better than that. But I'm not saying that this level is going to hold. Well, this has already taken the target for the day, but it can still go south towards 1824 and 1807. But for that, it has to get some time. Some say it has to fill in some fuel to go south. Now for that, you can expect 4 hourly to retrace some a bit. There may be some retracement in this one, okay, maybe to this level or maybe to even this level, and then you can expect something like this, and it makes a lot of sense. Okay, from here there will be profit booking, may extend to 1875, may even extend to 1900. Anything can happen. Okay, all right, so nobody got this retracement to enter the shorts actually yesterday. And yes, guys, upside I said this one, and on the low side 1824 and 1807. I hope you understand this. Okay, Brent, here till here we were bullish. When this happened we became bearish, and now we are still bearish. Okay, but we are expecting this channel's rising trend line here to give some support to the Brent, and if it behaves as a good support, the prices may still rise. But I think we are looking for the lower lows here than this one, and for that we have to break this line, then even this line, and then even this line. So there is a huge possibility here to the downside, and today's bearish pin bar is on the resistance. This is suggesting me when the buying came, the sellers emerged in, then they pushed the price to the day's low. Also the US dollar is rising across the board, so the Brent is likely to reduce further, maybe towards 77.58, and 75.09 is the target on the horizon in this one. But this rising trend line may provide some support to the price, okay, in this. US dollar against the South African rand. Definitely if it is rising, this should be red. No, yeah, sorry, this should be green because it is rising, and Brent is now losing ground. Why Brent is losing ground? Because of the sudden rise in the dollar, and you see this is a bearish engulfing to a bearish candle yesterday. Now that means those who were trying to buy this market have lost their hope now, because their hope has been shattered by all these sellers who have opened their position just now today. Any further selling tomorrow or on Monday will result in 77.58 to be achieved in this very easily. So it is supposed to shed $2.50 more at least, and $3.50 at most. That is what I think. Dollar against the South African rand is going very nice. As soon as this high is broken here, 7.4883. As soon as that is broken, I think the price will quickly rush towards 7.5673 like a magnet. After that, these highs may provide some resistance, and thereafter 17.95 is the ultimate objective in the South African rand. You guys, this is good. This is all going good for the US dollar across the board. Bitcoin may be falling because of the rise. No, it is not. So this is showing you the strength of the Bitcoin against the US dollar here. Now, my friend, if you are listening, Alice, then that means that there is a possibility that your Bitcoins are going to be sold 25,000 per coin in the near future. And believe me, I'm expecting this 25,166 to be achieved very next week. I mean, before 10th of February. Before 10th of February, yes, 10th of February is the Friday, so I'm expecting it to go to that level. And before that, I was saying that let this level to be held as a fresh support, and it has already tested this once, twice, thrice, and the people are buying at these levels. So that means now they will be looking for higher levels to be bought. So that means they're not letting at least 22,737 to be broken. And if that had to break, it would have been today, because the US dollar is rising across the board and Bitcoin was supposed to fall against it. But Bitcoin has not fallen that much as others have, and when it fell, people bought it immediately with the hope of rising in the Bitcoin prices. Now that is suggesting me that people think that at 23,199 Bitcoin is very cheap. Can it drop to below 15,000? No, my friend. It is, if if it breaks these levels here now, I will say, to be very safe, okay, these are the levels I will suggest: 22,160 levels, 22,100 or to 22,100 to be very safe. If these levels are broken, then only there is a possibility of going lower. Otherwise, till the time and if you want to trail your stop losses, maybe you can trail to this 4 hourly candles low that it has made today. Okay, this is very rare now, what you are asking me. Looking at these breakouts that the price has made, boom, boom, boom. No, 15,000 is very less likely now. What, are you short at this? 15,000? Don't tell me that you're short now. Okay, so you hold this, and maximum that you can do is you can trail your stop loss below this 22,737. If you are going to be in my webinars every day, we are going to discuss Bitcoin every day, so you keep trailing as it goes further up. 25,166, when this is crossed and comes to test this as a fresh support, then you can trail here. But right now you trail between below these lows that the market has made. This was the low of 22,479. maybe you want to trail it to 22,400. okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense here. Talking about the euro yen, we are bullish in the euro yen, but we are not buying it below 142.93. Why? Well, monthly is up, waiting for weekly and daily to turn up, and they will turn up when the price will go beyond 142.93. and we all only want to trade in the direction of the trend. So this I will take it as only consolidation, because this is the monthly candle that I am trying to trade. So I am very happy to take this consolidation into account, even if it behaves here. Even if trades below this level of 142.93 for a month, I will not be, hesitate to take it next month or maybe next to next month. Okay, so this consolidation, let it take place. Once it goes above 142.93, I will become bullish, because till the time it is trading above 137.34, the monthly trend stays bullish. Okay guys, now talking about the euro Australian dollar. Well, now if you don't remember buying this market, I was suggesting actually, but although I was stopped out, but yes, it has made the levels more interesting now. All right guys, this is what is happening now. The price is going right in the zone of resistance. Now this is what you call as the confluence of the resistances. Now if the price enters this range of 1.5640, I think it will again meet the resistance and get pushed towards 1.5582. Now what happens here, only time will tell, but this is the level that you must remember now that the Rakesh has mentioned. 1.5640 is the next level that we should be keeping an eye on, okay, in the euro Australian dollar. On the lower side, we have 1.5582, which is broken just today. Actually, we have broken two levels today, 1.5500, 1.5582. And if the price starts coming down, 1.5500 will be acting as a good support for the market, at least for the euro Australian dollar. One, this is the horizontal level of importance. Second, this is also a classical level of 1.5500. These are the two possible reasons for it to get support here. And on the high side, we have 1.5640 as the confluence of two resistances. So keep a sharp eye here. I don't have any symbol like here which I can place there. Actually, I wanted a symbol of an eye here. Okay. So I think that since this market is a downtrending market, in the long run, it may extend losses from here. Well, that is just an opinion. So what is happening with the S&P 500, guys? Well, S&P 500 has yesterday it broke out of this resistance zone 4136 area, and yesterday only I mentioned that if it goes back to that zone from where it broke out and test it as the fresh support, that will be your indication to go long and target 4325. Now I am buying right now in front of you at least one quantity, okay, at market. I am buying because I think, okay, actually this is 11 hours of trading still left, so I will not buy at the market. Whatever is the high of this 4182, first I check if I buy at 4182 or 4185 for that matter. If I keep a stop loss below this candle, my stop loss is 6630, okay, 6630, or to be precise 6700 points. So I need 6.7, okay, so it is not even 1:3 reward ratio, so I will skip it. But if I buy it now and I take it as a stop loss, then I have 4700 points as the stop loss and potential take profit of 15,800. So yes, it is 1:3 reward ratio. And when do you decide to deploy a channel line? Trend only? MJ, I'm sorry, I did not understand that question. Will you please elaborate? You mean in respect of the euro OD when I want to deploy this trend channel? You want to ask this? I'm sorry, I did not get your question. Please write a detailed question if you can. You can write 2-3 sentences so that I understand. So I was saying that this bullish pin bar, if the candle actually closes bullish, like this is trying to close in the 4-hourly, then we can actually try to open a trade at the high of that candle, okay, and we can target 4325. But still there are like 36 seconds to close this candle, and it is almost bullish pin bar already. But see how it has given you a higher wick also. Now when you get a higher wick in the pin bar, you get afraid from the sellers. Yeah, so I am afraid from the sellers now, and it is not advisable to buy at this current candle's closing, which is going to close in 13 seconds, and on the 1 hour it is a bearish pin bar. So let us stay away from this one. So you are asking me, MJ, when to deploy a channel in the euro? Well, you can always deploy a channel. In fact, the price moves in the channels only. Now this I have deployed just to get more information about the potential resistance. If I would have not deployed this channel line versus a trend line, yeah, you see, when I want to know, when I think that yes, these two lows are like symmetrical in nature. Okay, wait, let me show you. So this is the high, this is the lower high, and this is the low, and this is the lower low. So I know that lower high and lower lows are being made. Okay, I deploy a channel by joining the two consecutive highs, and then I join it with the recent low that it has made. first low, in fact first low, and then I expect when the price reaches I mean from the second rejection, it will tend to go at least to the trend line, to the channel's low. Now this is the first example I have given you. I will give you multiple examples of this type. Okay, now see from here, from this rise, I show you. Suppose I have decided this low, actually this was not the low, this was the first low, and I have decided this as the second low, and from this low to this low, this was the highest high. So if the price goes to this high first and then goes to this low again, so I have already drawn this channel by joining these two lows and this high. So when the price starts going up, this will be the minimum that I will be expecting in the uptrend. I hope you get this point. No? Now in the similar manner, I am coming back to this which I have just drawn. I had drawn this high, and this was the low that was made. So if the price would have been coming down, I would be expecting minimum this to be achieved. Now this is just an add-on. The price may get resistance over here, or if it breaks out of it, it doesn't matter. If it breaks out of it, I will be looking for a buying opportunity, but I am not long at current levels because the structure of the market is down. Okay, so I am looking for a selling opportunity. That's why I said second selling opportunity will arise around 1.5640. But just to add conviction to my analysis, I added this channel, and I saw that this channel is also somewhere very close to this area. So there may be multiple eyes looking at this level at 1.5640 to 1.5650 area to push the prices down. So if multiple eyes are looking at this area, then you will find more selling entries and the prices will be pushed down. That is how it works. Just to add more information and more conviction to my analysis. That's it. So this on the 4 hour, we see that this is a trend bullish pin bar. On 1 hour, we see there is a bearish pin bar. So what do you expect out of it? What is the possible outcome? Guys, there is a high probability of price going up. Now I am writing hourly candle is bearish, 4 hourly candle is bullish. What will be the likely result? Guys, the power resides with the bigger time frame, right? The power resides with the bigger time frame. So my answer is it is more likely to rise. It is more likely to rise. Okay, so I have written this, and now we will see on Monday what happens. We also try to mark the lines. Okay, on the 4 hour also. All right, we have already marked. Okay guys, that's all from my side today, and I hope that you have really got some idea about the important support and the resistance zones that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Today is the last trading day of the week, but whenever you trade, please keep in mind to not risk more than 1% of your entire equity or capital on any one trade. Okay, do not be with a temptation to open the bigger and very big sizes of trades. It is not advisable. Even if you are very experienced trader, please refrain from making it as a habit. Risk only 1% or less on your account. You will become a winner in the long run, and that is what our target is. Okay, I want to make my viewers less riskier, more profitable. That's why I say please enter a trade only if you think there is a possibility of gaining 3 times more whatever you are risking. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this webinar useful for you. You can leave your suggestions and comments in the chat or in the comment section after the video is posted online. Have a very good weekend. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you Alice. Thank you MEA. You also enjoy your weekend. I hope you have gained something out of today's webinar. Hope to see you on Monday. Till then, goodbye. Take care.